No, see, the issue is that I ran out of content to make things on, and I just don't want to play Arcane Odyssey anymore. Now, I could make an in-depth explanation of why I don't necessarily like Arcane Odyssey anymore, but I'm going to explain it to you quite simply. It's shoddy development. After playing a bit of Arcane Reborn, which is basically Arcane Adventures, which is the predecessor to Arcane Odyssey, I realized that it's Arcane Odyssey and Arcane Reborn is exactly the same game. It's the same fucking game. And you're telling me I'm going to wait 2 years for Arcane Odyssey to have finished development for them to actually start caring about the player base. I just can't do it. It's the development, it doesn't make any sense. It's like it's not done, but it still needs to gain profit from its player base, which creates a very botched form of content creation where the only way to get views in Arcane Odyssey is to demonstrate glitched and broke builds as well as hyping for the next update over and over and over again. It seems to be like a repetitive process with Vatex games. And as much as I want to be part of it, I also don't want to be part of it. And to think they haven't added an NPC on certain islands which allows you to set spawn point for those islands, it makes me really think that the development is it's just hanging on by a thread. But in other hands, it's a dilemma I'm just too dumb to figure out. And of course, I could just stop making videos on Arcane Odyssey and move on to something else, but that is exactly where the problem goes in. You make a fandom on one thing, and then all of a sudden you turn 90 degrees. It's a very, very stupid way to do YouTube. It's going to completely nullify your potential subscriber gain. And I cannot make videos like this because I am very mentally fucked because of my completely botched sleeping schedule. Alright, apparently I can't sleep anymore. My head is just spinning non-stop and I just keep stumbling every time I walk. My sense of balance is completely lost and I keep forgetting everything I'm about to say. And the fact that my expectations are set to make at least 1 video a day, and 2 if it's a particularly good day, results in reasons where I'm basically practically clutching myself through a video, not knowing what the hell I'm saying and then proceeding to regret it like an hour after I post. And of course, I wanna talk about this. All right, I want to express the news so I don't look like some artificial intelligence NPC that just keeps making stupid decisions. But since I'm so tired all the goddamn time, and my brain is not working all the time, it makes it. Which is probably going to kill all of my enthusiasm with the video. In case you don't know, I've been making some videos on Fallout 4. Unfortunately, to 6 of you fuckwads who keep disliking. I mean, those were just 2 silly projects that helped me get through the day, but I was never looking to making Fallout 4 videos for the entirety of the time. What was I talking about? But I also do not want to play Arcane Odyssey either. I do not want to make videos on Fallout 4 because I'm an Arcane Odyssey YouTuber, but I also don't want to make Arcane Odyssey videos because Arcane Odyssey just it's lost its spunk kind of. I've done a playthrough like the 7th time, and I do not feel like it's appropriate to go through the same bullshit over and over and over again just so I can not use my prior files in exchange for a newer file. I don't know whether I'm autistic or I'm sleep deprived. I had no idea what I was talking about. Matter of fact, I barely have any idea what people are talking about. I have such a hard time taking sides because for some reason I do not understand the English people are speaking. Look, I don't like Arcane Odyssey's player base. They're not nice because the game has rules and game concept built to attract a more toxic version of the player base. I've dealt with power fantasy addicted teens in the past, but for some reason it's become a sort of a big deal now that it just makes me not wanting to press the play button on arcaneodyssey.com. So for this checkup, I'm proud to say that I'm statistically fucked. And if there are going to be any exaggerated changes to the shit I make on it's going to be purely reasonable since I'm completely fucked mentally and channel-wise. The fact that I changed the channel name from Brave Little Jimmy to Mega Dumb Loser, this has nothing to do with this. That has just been a plan I've had since I started the channel. It's all of this can be solved simply if I had some motivation on a game that I can play. I mean, I like doing this. I want to keep doing this for as long as possible. I understand that taking a break is the most logistically reasonable thing to do. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm simply doing this full time to try and actually gain some following, to be able to breach my way into the actual have a lot of subscribers phase, so your videos can actually get watched. The main reason why I did Arcane Odyssey was because there was so little YouTube competition. I'm able to make as many videos as possible and they'd actually get watched. The only issue is that the fan base that I managed to grow are the fan base from Arcane Odyssey. So therefore the 5,000 subscribers I had were from Arcane Odyssey fans. I don't know, there's not really any reason in making this video. I just wish to explain everything to you so you understand exactly what's going on. Oh boy.